What's up, Sagittarius? Welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing your timeless tarot and oracle reading, asking what's coming towards you at the time of seeing this. That being said, only take what resonates, only take what empowers you. That's what this channel is all about. If you'd like for me to pray for you, I'd love to do that. If you'd like for Sagittarius all around watching this video and cross-watchers alike to pray for you, simply say hi in the comments section, leave an emoji. You're welcome to share what you're going through. It just represents your energy, provides us something that we can focus on. All right, so we're going to start with the mudra deck. This is going to be a prayer and affirmation that comes out with a hand gesture, and it's going to correlate to your entire reading. It's going to kind of set the pace, so to speak. If you have not yet, Sagittarius, please be so generous as to hit that like button. Really helps the channel, and it helps your fellow Sagittarians see the video. Thank you. We start with all in one and one in all. And you make the okay sign and simply tilt one down and one up. Okay, so if you like a physical gesture to empower the message, there you go. And here's the affirmation. Connected with eternal light, my true self reveals itself. It radiates my love into the world. This mudra has a regenerative and strengthening effect on the whole body, Sagittarius. It lightens and clarifies the spirit, and it's like a balm for the soul. Through our connection with the cosmic consciousness, we can give up, we can even surrender our fears, doubts, worries, and daily burdens. In the security of this bond, we are never alone. We are all one. Connected with eternal light, my true self reveals itself. It radiates my love into the world. What a beautiful message. Right on, y'all. Let's get into your tarot. All right, so we're only gonna take the cards that fly out. If you've been to my channel before, thank you for coming back. I love you guys. If you're new to my channel, this is a living, breathing conversation. So tarot's got to, if it flips, we take it like a footnote, okay? 2 wands, we're gonna take a note. Tarot's got to volunteer itself. The message has got to come out on its own. All right, so I love this for you. One of the cards that we love to get upside down in tarot is the 3 of Swords. We have the 9 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords in reverse, and the King of Pentacles. Please give me 1 or 2 more. Thank you. All right. There's something that feels regenerative about this, and I'll tell you why. I'm noticing all the yellow. The psychology of color is fascinating. In large amounts, certain colors have effects on us, right? Blue, for instance, will slow the heart rate. But if you put blue in an eating environment, it can actually make one feel nauseous. Yellow, in stark contrast, actually kind of lifts the spirits, and we always associate, hey, look at this, I'm wearing yellow. I forgot what I was wearing until now. But yellow can lift the spirits, and things like orange, red, and sometimes yellow in large amounts can induce appetite. That's why we see them at fast food joints and in restaurants, okay? So yellow in large amounts can be anxiety. And I don't know why right now I feel the need to tell you these interesting facts that have nothing to do with tarot, but there's yellow popping through, and in not the context of anxiety, actually in the context of excitement and hope and upliftingness. Okay, so back to your tarot reading. We have the 9 of Pentacles, and 9 of Pentacles is absolutely talking about your independence. It's actually talking about investing in yourself and the things that make you happy. Even investments in a sense of security, could be home. So this is really like a very empowering card, and coming out of any kind of darkness, sadness, disappointment of the past. 3 of Swords. Now, a few of you guys might have even been in a situation where there's third-party energy. Sometimes the 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups can talk about that. And so I'm sure there's 1 or 2 of you out there that can relate. And so it's very much a self-empowered message coming through here. We have the King of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles represents somebody. It could be an earth sign like a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Doesn't have to be though. The King of Pentacles is, again, there's kind of a money theme, a stability, financial career theme here. This is somebody who makes smart investments. They don't waste their time. They look at the facts. They're not touchy-feely energy. So this could be you actually bearing the characteristics of this King of Pentacles, because it would go hand in hand with this independence card. So it's very clear-minded. It's very like focused, your reading so far. And then we have the Hierophant. We see a little more yellow there. And this is talking about focus on how you commit yourself. These represent structures of commitment. That's why it rules over institutions like marriage, right? And also religion. And you see that there's other people in this card. And tarot is very symbolic. It's talking about usually a system of belief that you're not alone in. It's like you are focusing within a system of belief on commitments, specifically around investing yourself. And then more yellow. We've got all these options. Okay, so we're going to unpack this, and we're going to get even, I know some of you guys really like the longer extendeds where there's more advice and we go deeper into the message. If that's the case, the link will be below in the description box for that later, okay? So I'm actually going to work backwards here. I want to know about these options because this can also rule illusion, right? It's a discernment card. So not all that glitters is gold, but this can be a really exciting card as well. So it seems that you are being a magnet somehow for these options. For my Saggy, what are these? What do we need to know about the Seven of Cups? Okay. I'm talking to the Sagittarius talking to have possibly come to terms with the fact that there's been reciprocity lacking in a relationship, a partnership for some of you guys. For others, it might be romantic. That's not so much important, actually, not so much the context, because all of you guys are going through different things, but the energy is the same. And I think that Sagittarius, I'm talking to the ones who are going through a situation where they are tired of fighting. They're recognizing that like, okay, there's a misalignment between me and another individual, and you're looking at options, either to help heal that fighting and balance things out with the Six of Pentacles. Maybe there's therapy there. Maybe there's even trying to look at perspectives, you know. My nose is itching. That's always a sign. Others of you are actually just looking at their options for partnership. Okay, so continuing to work backwards with a Hierophant. Our commitments. Somebody's coming towards you with a message. They want to get something off their chest. This might take you off your balance a little bit. It might wobble you because I don't think you're expecting it, okay? We have the Moon to depict that and the Strength card upside down. So when the Strength card upside down reveals itself in a tarot reading, it's talking about maybe doubting yourself in that moment. I think this is a very swift moving night. This is a conversation. There might be aspects to this conversation, or even the fact that it's occurring, that are specifically touching on the ways you've committed yourself in a relationship, most likely. And so I think it's maybe coming at you. There's some things coming towards you that you don't expect. But remember, you know, Three of Swords upside down. Our first cards, the Nine of Pentacles. And then we started with this Oracle card, all in one, one in all. There's a sense that you are connected and that you're going to be fine. So I'm telling you that right now because, you know, this is kind of intense a little bit. King of Pentacles, Saggy. Now we have another person revealed. I do like that I see the healing card. There's a decision that's tough here for the King of Pentacles to make. And when there's a decision that's tough for a King of Pentacles, it's because they're wondering how strong that foundation is. Because King of Pentacles, is, who is that? The King of Pentacles is somebody who's always going to be concerned about stability and the reality of a situation. So if this is you who's embracing these characteristics, you're in a very practical place. You're in a serious place of self-preservation and focus. And we have this tough decision, and it's specifically around healing and moving forward with the Queen of Wands. Now, classically speaking, the Queen of Wands would typically represent a Sagittarius if we're just to stick to those zodiacs that apply to the elements. But this is an individual that doesn't have to be a Sagittarius. I'm going to describe the characteristics because that's stronger. The characteristics of the Queen of Wands, is that she's runs by her instincts. She shoots from her hips. hip, asks questions later. She's very confident. She can usually gather interest and attention with that confidence and that vision. She loves feelings like enthusiasm. She loves when a plan comes together, type of thing. And she does have an ego, and that ego can work for her or against her. And even when she, he, they, gender does not attach itself to tarot, looks confident, they could feel wobbly, they could feel a little insecure, but they're not going to reveal that. That would not be within their comfort zone to reveal it. Sometimes they'll actually, instead of showing vulnerability, they'll overshoot it a little. So anyway, just recapping, King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. There's a healing choice, a decision moving forward. And it's kind of scary, I think, because I think King of Pentacles is wondering, is this worth it, or is this going to pan out? Three of Wands. What is our Three of Wands? Wheel of Fortune. This healing is coming. So for those of you who are like, I don't quite relate to the healing thing, like I still feel like I'm in the trenches with this pain or this third-party situation, the Wheel of Fortune moves things forward. Things are gathering momentum, and this is good news coming towards you. I love to tell you that. More yellow, notice that. No yellow in this. I don't know why the yellow is really popping today. Maybe you do. Why do you think it is? There is kind of a, oh, wow, interesting. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have action, movement, communication definitely happening for you. If not at, then near the time of this tarot reading. But something that I feel is kind of a reigning message over your reading, Sagittarius, is this independence that you're feeling with the Nine of Pentacles, all the events that have led you up to now, there's an underlying message of, if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. And it's not necessarily, sorry, my cat's sneezing down there. It's not necessarily the same as you're alone in this, because you're not. It's not like that. It's like these events have put your focus front and center on yourself, and specifically all of your characteristics of discipline and aptitude and focus, delivering what you promised to yourself. All of that is front and center, and because it's all about, I can make myself stable. And that's with these cards, okay? We've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is our independence card, investing in yourself, investing in the things that you want. We've got a very quiet, contemplative energy of like sanctuary and going within. So I don't think this is very showy at all. This is more likely these moments of realization that you're having with yourself. And you might even be pulling your energy back in order to reflect and process some of these things with the Four of Swords. And then we have Queen of Pentacles, which is that, again, that message of growing in an area of stability, of nurturing oneself, of nurturing the things that really matter to them. So there's a very solid core to your whole reading of deep focus. There's a seriousness, but there's this real positive silver lining around moving forward, making a tough decision. And it looks really good for you. So I'm at almost 15 minutes, and I just want to say thank you so much. I would like to take one more oracle card before we go, and then I'm going to go into the extended for any of you guys who want extendeds, where we're going to ask for advice and a bigger picture here. Okay, so my beloved Sagittarius, a message for you guys. The Starling. This is the Divine Feather Messenger deck, and it says, now is the time to get out into the world and connect in authentic ways. Like I said, a lot of the Sagittarians I'm talking to have been processing, have been kind of retreating back to that sanctuary. Some things you're processing are around gratitude. Some things are around change, but you're about to be launched out there to to kind of make it happen. All right, sending you off with love and light. Please consider subscribing and joining the family. Take good care.